Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a nighttime closing shift video. I'm just going to take you guys along with me in the evening as I'm getting ready to shut the house down for the night. This video is long overdue. I've had it filmed for a couple of weeks now, but I just haven't had a chance to post it because we've been swamped with hockey and the boys have been just so busy. So I'm so happy to finally get this up for you guys. Alright, so we've already had dinner. I just wanted to switch over the laundry, so I'm just folding the towels that just came out of the dryer. And then I also need to throw a new load of laundry in because our laundry is nonstop around here. With 4 boys in sports, it gets really behind really quickly because, you know, they're working out, they're going to hockey, they are going to hockey games, wearing dress clothes and changing into their casual clothes. So lots of outfit changes around here. And if you guys have been missing my regular content on here because I've had such a hard time filming a long form content because of our crazy hockey schedule, I have been trying to post a little bit more on my Instagram. So you guys can make sure you go over there and follow me because I can post a little bit more often on there than I do on YouTube. I am going to try to make a more set schedule for YouTube. I'm not going to choose like the exact days I'm going to post because some days it's just absolutely insane. Like we're at the rink literally from like 3:30 till 10 p.m. So our schedules can get crazy. But what I will do is try to like have like, 1 to 2 videos a week and kind of know what I'm going to be posting next. I've been like struggling with this for a while, you guys, but this is probably going to be like the busiest season of our lives at raising kids because when the boys were at home and not so busy in hockey, at least I was able to stay on a better posting schedule. But I'm literally like chauffeuring all over the place half the day, and it's so hard to get regular filming done because I can only film in little spurts because I film something and then like I'm in the car again the rest of the evening. So it's just been a little bit of a challenge, but I'll get through it. And like I said, yeah, make sure you follow me over on Instagram because I'm going to try to film like little like smaller cleaning spurts and productivity stuff like that. Like I feel like I want to connect with other moms and women who are in this crazy busy season as well and just kind of, provide motivational videos in that way. So I think that Instagram is also going to be a good tool for that. And with regards to shutting down the kitchen, doing a closing shift, I try my best to do that, but like I mentioned, some days we literally eat dinner and we have to have an early dinner, so it could be like 4 o'clock or 3:30 and we are out the door, and I literally have no time to get everything closed down. Sometimes we'll have a game at like 9 p.m. and we don't get home till like 10:30 or 11, and I'm exhausted and I do not feel like shutting down the kitchen and doing dishes and stuff like that. So lots of times it ends up having to be done in the morning. So although I see all these, videos on YouTube that say, okay, like closing shift, I absolutely have to get my kitchen clean before I go to bed. I'm not quite sure if you've got 4 kids in like competitive sport because it's so hard. I try my best, but you know what? I've mentioned this before. I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't get it done that night. And then you throw in a husband that is heavily involved in coaching, and then kids' homework help, and having to edit YouTube videos and other business stuff. I do social media coaching for other women. So as soon as we throw all of that into the mix, it just gets so busy. So do what you can and don't beat yourself up for it because women these days are juggling a lot and have a lot on their plates. So we have to be mindful of that when, we're hard on ourselves for not getting everything done. And a prime example of that is this video, the one that I had planned for a closing shift nighttime clean video. I actually intended on adding fluffing the couch, vacuuming, turning the lamps off and adding ambiance in the evening. But that's actually not realistic. I was actually even going to clean my powder room, but there was no time for that. And it was holding me back from posting this video. So I'm like, no, you know what? I'm going to post what's realistic. This was my actual closing shift. I'm not going to like just add extra clips to make it look like I'm super productive, because this is like as productive as it's going to get, because this is my real life. So as much as I wanted to add extra stuff, there was just no time for it. So I just said, you know what? I'm just going to post it because this was the actual closing shift, and I'm not going to be, waiting to try to add other clips, because that's not realistic, and I don't want to make other moms feel like they need to get all this stuff done on their closing shift, because that's just not true. Anyway, the dishes are switched over, and I just want to make sure that the pots and pans and the sink are washed, because if I'm doing a actual closing shift and making sure that the kitchen is clean, we don't want to be leaving anything in the sink. And ideally, we are going to scrub the sink and, pour hot water down the drain and just sanitize it and make it sparkling clean. I'm just filling my kettle with water. We're going to boil this and throw it down the drain just to clean out whatever has gathered in there. I never really did that before, and then I saw something online about it, and I was like, that makes sense. You pour boiling hot water down the drain to clean it out as best as possible. Sometimes grease gets down there and food particles and whatnot, so throwing that hot water down there helps to flush it out. So my counters are clean, but I'm going to use this Wyman quartz cleaner to just polish up the counters and make them nice and sparkling clean. We have a lot of counter space in our kitchen, thankfully, because we have such a big family. The island always gets filled up. The boys will all sit down, we put out food, and then even the surrounding countertops, especially during holidays, everything fills up really quickly. So thankful to have all of that counter space. The water is ready. I'm just going to add some soap, scrub all of the sides of the sink. It gets pretty gross really quickly, especially with them being white. I do love my white sink though. My last house I had stainless steel, and honestly, I was gonna say I don't have a preference, but I kind of prefer the white because it doesn't show any scratches really. It's nice and easy to clean. It looks dirtier quicker, but if you're cleaning your kitchen and just giving it a good scrub down, when you're done using the sink, it's totally fine. So yeah, at least it doesn't show all the scratches as like stainless steel does. Wiping down my last pan. It's my cast iron grill. It's like one of those rectangle grills. I can't remember what the word for it is, but I use it all the time. I got it at Costco. It was like one of those purchases where I wasn't sure. I was like, should I get this? Shouldn't I? I use it every day. It is way better than a pan. It's awesome when I'm cooking eggs for the kids and stuff like that, because I can get way more on there. And then, so I wanted to take out the trash. Our trash area, it's gotten really quite nasty. So I brushed out what was in the cabinet. I'm just giving it a quick wipe down, and it just gets nasty, especially with boys. They're so sloppy. They open the trash, they like empty their dish into there and stuff falls everywhere. So wanted to take out the trash, give it a little bit of a cleanup before we shut down the house for the night. So this isn't a deep clean, it is just a nighttime closeout. So I'm gonna get this as clean as I can get it without taking way too much time getting every last grease stain and whatever off of here. So we're just picking up the dirt, just wiping it down, making it look nice. It's not a deep clean. So I would recommend that you don't spend 20 minutes cleaning your cooktop before bed. Alright, so the kitchen is almost done. I'm just wiping down the last little bit. The sink is always going to be the last to go. Even though I cleaned the sink earlier, we still did a little bit more wiping, so we're just going to give it a good rinse out, make sure all of the crumbs and whatever was left in there is gone down the drain. And then I want to head over to the back door because this is a high traffic area. Everybody's been coming in and out through here, especially because the outdoor rink is just outside these doors. So we're going to take all of the shoes off the mat. I got to get the mat cleaned, vacuum this whole area. Again, just want to make it look nice and tidy so that when we get up in the morning, things look nice and organized and presentable.
Maybe I could have loved you in another timeline. Could you have loved me too if our stars aligned? If our stars aligned, maybe we were twin flames in a past life. Same souls with different names.
And if you guys noticed, I was actually filming on Chandon's phone because my phone ended up breaking and I still don't have the camera set up. So I hope you guys are okay with a little bit better of a picture quality, but I just wanted to get this out there for you guys. So that is it for today's night shift closing routine video. I hope you guys got some motivation from that. It was nice to touch base with you guys again. Please make sure you guys are subscribed. And I do have my next video almost done. That one is going to be a whole house spring reset. So hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. And I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye.